Hey. Welcome back to another 2 p.m. PC Twitch stream. YouTube stream. YouTube stream. YouTube stream. I'm your host, Strange Bro Jim, and today, as you can see, we are going to be getting back into Terraria. Now, um, uh, one thing that I want to mention is that I haven't been, um, very gung-ho with Pega lately, so I apologize for that. Um, I don't know. Maybe I guess probably one of the reasons is that I'm once again getting hit with um, the whole unemployment problematic issues. You know, that's probably just kind of wearing down on me again. Um, um, sorry for kind of bringing real life issues into stream, but um, but um, you know, I apply for jobs and don't hear back from them. When, you know, some of these jobs are, entry level, you know, but it just goes to show you that, hey, I mean, I'm competing against like, for some of these jobs, I'm competing against like 800 other people, trying to get the same job. Um, so let's face it, it's not easy out there, you know. Um, I would like to say that, I'm getting ahead, but I'm not. Uh, so, I'm doing what I can to keep on surviving. So, um, because that's all I can do right now. Just one day at a time, you know. So, um, and obviously I'm gonna have days like this where I'm gonna be, a little down. Um, um, but, you know, uh, what I can hope for is, support from you, the viewers. Um, you know, because everybody needs a little bit of support from time to time. You know, um, hopefully I'm giving some support to others. I don't know. Um, feels like I have in the past. Um, maybe not so much nowadays. Everything's been kind of uh, everything's been kind of rough past couple of years for me. Would love to have a huge turnaround, but um, keep getting the behind the eight ball sometimes. It is what it is. Um, you know, um, I love the fact that you know economy is supposedly booming. Everybody's back to work and the like, but just doesn't feel like that to me right at this moment in time. You would think that I'd be getting, you know, calls almost on a daily basis. You would think, but yeah. Well, all right. You know what? Sorry for being down in the dumps right at this moment in time. But like I said, I don't really feel like doing anything Peggle related today. So, um, that's another irritation on my plate. But you know, um, what's past is past, and you have to keep on moving towards those goals, right? So, so what are we doing today? Well, one thing that I need to do is I need to turn off all the calamity mods. Um, because we are not dealing with those right at this moment in time. Um, there were some recent changes for like I think the boss checklist and the recipe. Oh, nope. Okay. Of course. I thought I saw a message at the very beginning saying that there was an update to the recipe, but I guess not. So, um, alright, well, everything's been disabled that needs to be disabled, so. Alright, so, sorry for um, the, the dump at the very beginning there, everybody. Um, but, let's get into the single player portion. So, or, just to let you know, I'm going to be playing single player for a little bit of time until later on tonight when Blackheart comes online, and then we'll do some Calamity mods later at that point. So um, you're talking about 3 hours from now with Calamity. So okay. Um, yeah. So we got a few shadow scales and some demonite bars. Um, let's see. Yeah, and I need to get one more. I need to get the oh wait, what the, in order to get the gleaves here, I need. I mean, I already have enough Demonite bars. I just need more shadow scales. So you know, I don't have enough of those, so we'll need to go and gather some more of that. Let's go ahead and deposit everything that we can. We'll get some throw the banners in their appropriate chest. There it is. And then we will go and break another. I don't have enough people in the snow biome, so hey there, Lucas. How you doing there, bud? Welcome back to the stream. How's your day been? Okay, do we have... We're not that happy here at the moment. Want to play duo or can join your server? Lucas, normally I don't. At least not right away. Because I've had people join in and go off and do their own things. They will bring in their, you know, I've had players come in, bring in like a already, you know, they bring in their hardcore character with everything, all the equipment, you know, and stuff like that, and they go off and do their own thing. That's what happened to me in past, and I've kind of shut that down because, you know, um, I don't want to be, um, you know, as much as I wouldn't mind a multiplayer situation. I've had too many, you know, too many sessions where people kind of come on in and they go fly off and do their own thing, and you know, it makes me a little worried because, well, you know, that they have the equipment to go and face off against, um, you know, they could go and fight the wall of flesh right at this moment in time, put me in hardcore mode when I'm not ready, and I don't really want to have that kind of situation happen. You know, so especially seeing that I'm not ready at all for hardcore. You know, they might be ready with their hardcore equipment, but I'm not. So it, you know, uh, so I have to be a little careful as to who, uh, you know, who I invite and the like. So no offense to you or anything along those lines. I don't mean any offense, but You know, just you know, some people have kind of screwed, you know, um, and they've kind of screwed up the situation for everybody else. So. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Can show my house. Hmm. Oh, wrong one. Not sure. Oh, and I need some more rope here. Go away, go away, go away. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, there goes that one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get the water poured in there. Okay, we'll go on to this one over here. Yeah, I haven't really done too much with my house. I've never really been that big in, like creating, you know, I tend to go more functional than anything else. You know, it's impressive how, you know, some people can take, you know, something as simple as pixel art and make, you know, some pretty decent looking houses. You know, like Blackheart and like, but, um, You know, I'd almost say if you want to, you know, you're welcome to like maybe take a screenshot of it and put it on the Discord. Um, you know, so that you know, everybody can kind of see it if you want. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Go. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay. There we go. Come on now. Get on up here. There we go. we have maybe a few more things over here. Stay away. Ah. Okay, looks like we are pretty good there. Oh, there's some more shadow shards over there. Oh. Still need to dig a little bit more, and there we go. Alright. Let's head on back home. Oh, there goes the meteor again. I swear that meteor keeps on dropping whenever you kill off like that boss. And there's the leaves. And I don't think I really need anything else. I mean, well, light bane I do need for the sword later. Don't know if I haven't built that one yet, have I? Let's see. Don't think I have. Throw that in there for the time being. I'll throw that in there. Let's see. Blocks. Put all that away. Let's see, where did I put... Ah, there's corruption chest. There you go. Alright. So now we have enough equipment for the, for that. Put all that stuff away. Switch that around. So now we have increased movement speed and acceleration, and it's like, meh. Okay. You can go ahead and sell off these. Don't really need those anymore. Okay. got that. Oh, but we don't have the tinkerer yet to build anything right at this moment in time. Let's see. Right, I still have the desert, which I can throw the arms dealer out there. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Okay, there we go. Now let's see, let's get the arms dealer in there. And then should be good on that end. Let me look up the NPC housing again and see where their best locations are. Hmm. Wait a second. I thought Nurse and Arms Dealer were good for desert. Hmm. Maybe they don't really care one way or another about the desert, about the Arms Dealer. He likes the desert, doesn't really love any particular biome. Hmm. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so it feels as though um the biomes and like have kind of changed recently, or at least it seems that way. I could be wrong on that. I want to move away from the desert so that our arms dealer can teleport himself into the desert there. Okay, so both the arms dealer and nurse doesn't really care about, which biome they're in. But they do love having each other together. So So that hasn't really changed. I mean, the arms dealer still likes the desert, but not necessarily the nurse really doesn't like it. So, oh, oh, shit. Okay, well that's problematic. Okay, I can at least get the meteorite there. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. These meteorites are really kind of being a problem at the moment. Okay. At least I have the grapple hook right at the moment. Helps move around a little bit more on this. Hmm. Okay. I need to make sure that I can get all these resources. Hmm. Oh, ow. Come on, meteor head goes and go away. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Need to. At least I can destroy the meteor heads with just the pickaxe. So that's helpful. Okay, looks like we got everything over here. There we go. So now, going back down here. Okay. Now, let's... There's a lot of meteorite down here, but I think I'm gonna use my, that to kind of get to the remaining... Oh, did I miss one? Yep, I did. Let's put one there and put one right there so I can just kind of work my way there. And a little bit closer. There we go. Nope, not doing a smart cursor. I've already kind of, I don't like the control that smart cursor doesn't give. So, smart cursor kind of messes up where I want to aim or place things, so I just don't bother with it. And I can demonstrate too about, you know, what I mean by that. I tried playing with Smart Cursor for a while, and I got to a point where I was like, wait, No, this isn't where I want to place these blocks. Why are you trying to place these blocks here? You know, so I got to a point where I was like, you know what, it's just easier if I just don't have it on. So, I know some people might, you know, rave about it and all that, but, you know, not me. So, I usually only use Smart Cursor for mining to a lot of ore. I mean, sure, but I mean, I'd rather not deal with having to turn it off and on again, off and on again, off and on again. I just don't. I don't want to bother with that. So, okay, looks like we are done with the meteorite here. Awesome. Sounds good there, Black Hole. You take care of yourself. Have a good day. And thanks for visiting. Alright. Okay, Black Hole's done. Let me pop back here. Now, we got a lot of meteorite. Um, Actually, let me do a quick stack there so I can throw the other iron away. Here, I'm gonna do it that way. So I at least have the, you know, bars. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab one iron bar there, and then we'll grab the rest of the meteorite bars. There we go. There's that. Okay, let me throw the blocks away. There we go. We got some seeds to put away. We got some gel and a banner to put away. So there we go. Now, meteorite gives you a different set of armor, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. But 565, but it's more magic defense than anything else. So, um, but I mean, meteor staff, 51 damage. I mean, that's still pretty decent. And if you increase your, you know, overall, you know, magic damage with the, you know, magician's suit, basically, you know, you're gonna be doing pretty well for yourself overall. So, meteor ham axe, 100 axe power, 60 hammer power. That's better than the hammer there, and definitely better than the gold axe there. So having this is fantastic. So because now you have one item that handles both, you know, the hammer power and the axe power all in one, and you know, you don't have to worry about either one of these two. So, um, but to be honest, there really isn't anything more here. Um, that I want to make at this particular moment in time. I mean, I could go for the mage build and try to do that, maybe. I mean, I've done, well, I mean, I think I'll wait for a mage build until like late game, because I do want to, I want to make all the, like the best armor, best weapons, and so on and so forth. But obviously that's going to take some time. That's going to take some work to try to, get that all ironed out. Also, I don't know if I can handle the Moon Lord by myself. Um, haven't tested that because, last time I fought against him, was with Blackheart, and he was still kind of one-shotting me, even, um, well, not necessarily one-shotting me, but he was doing a lot of damage to me, in the multiplayer, and I don't think the damage changes. Like, I don't know if the enemies like get tougher when there's more multiplayers. Um, I'm not 100% sure on that, so I don't really know. Um, okay. Looks like the grass is still growing up to the top there. Let's see, how far has it gone so far? Oh, zombie, away. Yeah, it still hasn't gone up here yet, so it's getting closer, but whee! Alright, you follow me down, you get killed. There we go. Okay, throw all that in there. I am not maxed out on mana, so let me go ahead and take care of that real quick. I think I only need 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, now that I've taken care of the meteorite, um, let's go ahead and see about the um, desert pylon. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but there we go. We now have a desert pylon. Hmm. Is there a way for... Yeah, there is a way for me to check out achievements. Meet a land tenant who's as happy as they possibly can be. Ah, okay. Okay, let's see. Um, okay, what about... Let's see, we have the stylist. Loves the dye trader. And is okay with the ocean, or likes the ocean. Also likes the princess and the pirate. What about the dye trader? Um, hates the pirate. Well, the pirate loves the ocean, so... Or at least he likes the ocean, so yeah, those two can't meet. And pirate dislikes the stylist, so yeah, that's... already those two can't be at the ocean at all. Um, so, but Stylist dislikes the snow biome according to the wiki. Hmm. So she's not a happy camper in the snow. And the dye trader likes the desert. Doesn't see nothing about the stylist right at this moment in time. Um, what about the nurse? Hmm. It almost looks as though the stylist and the dye trader can go to the desert without too much difficulty. And the arms dealer and the nurse doesn't hate them either, so but they're not like super friends either. Hmm, interesting. Um, pirate hates the stylist. What the hell? Why would you want to put them together anymore? This table's all fucked up on the wiki. I don't know what the hell they're thinking about doing on that one. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kind of create my own table here because they're really kind of screwing up on this. Hold on a second. I'm gonna mute the game audio. I'm gonna put on just some radio, um, just so I have a little background music going. And I'm gonna kind of create my own like list right at this moment. My own little table. So Terraria NPC housing. Let me see if I can show. Um, there we go. Move it down there, and oh, actually, let me put it down even further. We'll go ahead and maximize this so everybody can kind of see what I'm doing. Well, that didn't really work. Structure screen. There we go. Okay, um, so we have biomes in this column, and then we got APCs in the following columns all the way across here. So okay. Merge cells. There we go. I don't know why they have a hard time with that, but whatever. Okay. Um, so let me see about this. Okay, so we have the forest biome. We got the hollow. We got the underground hollow. Okay. We have the desert. We have the jungle. We have the ocean. We have snow and underground snow. Again, I don't know why they differentiate between the two, but sure. And then you have the glowing mushroom biome. Okay. Now, actually, hold on. Let me insert um let me insert another row here. And then we'll throw in all the characters here. So, okay, so we have the geologist. This might go away here. Actually, hold on. Let me do it this way. Let me kind of reverse because it's a little bit harder for me to. I mean, there's a lot of NPCs compared to biomes, so let me kind of swap the two. So nope. Jungle, ocean, snow, underground, snow, and glowing mushroom. Alright. And then we have the geologist, we have the golfer, I misspelling golfer, there we go. Merchant, nurse, arms dealer, party girl, wizard, tavern keep. I'm just gonna put tavern keeper. I don't know why they say tavern keep. That whatever. Steampunker, cyborg. Now, obviously, you know a lot of these NPCs I won't be seeing until after. Once hardcore steps in. But it's good to kind of set everything up, um, early so you can kind of, you know, make room and like for everybody. So um, tax collector, Santa Claus, guide, and truffle. Okay, so how's it going there, Blackheart? I'm doing okay. Life has just been kind of, um, you know, not exactly been ideal. So it's just been like, all right, let me see. So zoologist. So, um, so they like the forest. They dislike the desert, and that's it. Um, let's see. You know what? Let me get the let me get the biome set up, and then I'll look back at which one of the NPCs likes each other. So, what does the golfer? Actually, hold on. Let me do it this way. Golfer. Do the zoologist kind of separate from each other. Okay, there we go. So the golfer, he likes the forest. Um, okay, I don't have the underground. by itself, cavern by itself, or the underworld by itself. And he apparently dislikes all of these. So, oops. Actually, hold on. Let me kind of keep it the same. So he doesn't like those three. Doesn't love or hate any other biome. So, yeah. Okay, we got the merchant. What does the merchant like? Okay, the merchant likes the forest, but dislikes the desert. And that's it. Let's see. Nurse. Nurse likes the hollow, but dislikes snow. Okay. We have Arms dealer. So far, I've yet to find an NPC that loves or hates a particular biome right at the moment. They just like or dislike the um. They just like or dislike, and that's it. So it's like, okay. Okay. Party girl. What does the party girl like? Okay. Party girl also likes the hollow, but they also dislike the underground, cavern, and the underworld. Okay. We got the wizard. Let's see, the wizard likes a hollow, but dislikes the ocean. Okay. Next is the tavern keeper. Uh, okay, and the tavern keeper likes the hollow, but dislikes the snow. Now I'm assuming, when they say snow, I'm also gonna kind of uh, assume that, underground snow, why the wiki has both of them, I don't really know, but whatever. Um, same with the underground hollow, for example, you know, maybe they like the underground as well, although actually no, because this person dislikes the underground, so is this more of a neutral? Because she likes a hollow but hates the and dislikes the underground? Is it like meh? I don't know. Okay. Demolitionist. Alright, so Demolitionist likes the underground cavern and the underworld. but dislikes the ocean. Okay. Steampunker. Steampunker likes the desert, but dislikes the jungle. Okay. Cyborg. Cyborg likes the snow, but dislikes the jungle. Let's see. Moving some things around here a little bit. Hold on. There we go. You ready for Calamity later there, Blackheart? Okay, so there's the Cyborg done. Next is Dryad. Okay, Dryad likes the jungle, but dislikes the desert. Yep, sounds good. Okay, Panther. Okay, Panther likes the jungle, but dislikes the forest. Okay. Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor likes the jungle, but dislikes the hollow. Okay. Let's see. Stylist. Okay, Stylist likes the ocean, but dislikes the snow. Let's angler. Okay, the angler likes the ocean, but dislikes the desert. Again, so far we don't have a love for any of the biomes yet, so you would think that an angler would love the ocean because, I mean, where they that's where they fish. But um, others. I was about to say, I'm like going, what's where did the living preferences go? Okay, so the pirate likes the ocean, but they dislike the underground cavern and underworld. So, I mean, it makes sense. Again, this is another one where it's like, pirate, shouldn't they love the ocean? But, who knows? Let's see. Goblin Tinkerer. Okay, Goblin Tinkerer likes the underground, the cavern, and the underworld, but they dislike the jungle. So here I was thinking, oh, they'll love the snow because that's where I normally put the Goblin Tinkerer, um, along with the mechanic. But I guess that's been kind of changed recently. So okay, the mechanic likes the snow, but the mechanic does not like the underground cavern and underworld. It's like, wait, what? And yet both the mechanic and the goblin tinkerer love each other, but they don't really like the biomes that they live in, or they don't have a matching liking of the biomes. Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know. Um, okay, die trader. Okay, die trader likes the desert, but dislikes the forest. Okay. Clother. Okay. Clother. Okay. Clother. A like the underground, cavern, and underworld, but they dislike the hollow. Once again, this is one of those situations where it's like, you know, neutral. You know, underground hollow. Yeah. You know. Let's see. Tax collector. Okay, so tax collector likes the snow, but they dislike the hollow. Okay, now we have Santa Claus, who loves the snow, but hates the desert. So there's one person that actually has a, love-hate on the biomes, but they don't like or dislike any other biomes. So this is like the first one that actually has a love and a hate. So it's like, okay. Now we have the guide. Okay. Let's see, the guide likes the forest, but dislikes the ocean. And then truffle. They only like glowing mushroom biome. And that's it. They don't have a love for anything, dislike for anything, or hate of anything. So it's like they're the only ones that likes the glowing mushroom. So, um, so let's find out, who likes what, right? So for the forest, we have the zoologist, we have the golfer, we have the merchant, and then we have the guide, right? Then we have the nurse here, party girl. We have the wizard. We have the tavern keeper. And that's it there. Okay. So once again, we have nurse, Wizard, and Tavern Keeper. Alright, so desert. Yeah. Here, you know what? Let me. Where's the. Where's the freeze? There's the freeze. And there we go. Okay, so we have the arms dealer. We have the steampunk. We have the dye trader. That likes the desert. Jungle, we have the dryad. We have the painter. We have the witch doctor. For the ocean, we have the stylist. We have the angler. And we have the pirate. For the snow, we have the cyborg. We have the mechanic. We have the tax collector. And we have Santa Claus. Not gonna bother with the underground snow, it doesn't really matter. We have Truffle that likes that. Okay, for underground cavern, we have the limit. The really nice. Right, him. We have Goblin, Tinkerer, and we have the Clother. Okay. Copy them and paste them right there because they all kind of like the same thing. Okay, so technically, if it was just based on the biomes, this is the lineup that you would have, right? For these particular locations, right? That's who you would, be trying to aim, what you'd be kind of aiming for in terms of like, who lives where and all that. But here's the thing. They don't always get together very well. So, um, let's kind of go back through this a little bit. And, you know, so the zoologist, uh, out of these four, you just have the zoologist and the golfer. That's it. The zoologist likes the golfer, but they don't. They have no feelings for the merchant. They have no feelings for the guide. So I'm looking at, just the likes right at the moment, right? Okay, what about golfer? Oops, actually, I've already kind of taking care of that here. Oh, shit. There we go. Let's see, the golfer. The golfer also likes the zoologist, but they hate the merchant. So, like, dislike. So, they dislike the merchant, for the golfer. Guide again is not anywhere in this list right at this moment in time. So, what about the merchant? Well, merchant likes the golfer, but obviously the golfer hates the merchant. So both of those, they don't really, they're not going to get along with each other at all. Merchant has no feelings towards the other three. So there's that. And then you have the guide. Let's see. Guide likes the zoologist, has no feelings for the golfer, has no feelings for the merchant. So right now, the merchant is kind of, by himself for the most part. Um, Although, I mean, the merchant and guide could be together, in a forest somewhere. So, I mean, there's that. Um, so, I mean, you could have those two together, and then you can just have, the merchant and guide together. You know, they don't have their own like special feelings with each other. They don't necessarily like each other per se. But I mean, if they like the biome, then you can do that. But again, golfer doesn't like the merchant at all, so we're gonna have to kind of keep those two separated. All right, so let's look at the whole nurse, party girl, wizard, and tavern keeper situation, right? So nurse. Um, Nurse hates the party girl, but they like the wizard. But they love the arms keeper, which isn't on this list for the hollow. So far, it's looking like, if you want to, you can do nurse and wizard, you know, in the hollow, right? Did I even get the princess? No, I didn't even get the princess. Why didn't they include the princess? The princess is unique in that she does not have any biome or neighbor preference. She loves up to 3 NPCs that live nearby and is liked by all NPCs around her. She also hates being lonely, and her unhappiness is maxed to 150% if she is not surrounded by at least 2 other NPCs within 25 tiles. Gotcha. So she can be basically placed anywhere. Um, Alright, So that's the reason why I keep on seeing Princess being liked by pretty much everybody. But, you know, she has no preference one way or another. So you can basically place her anywhere and she'd be happy. Okay. Um, so, um, Nurse and Wizard, seem like they could, you know, get along pretty well. What about Party Girl? Okay, Party Girl loves the wizard. Um, has no feelings towards the nurse, and has no feelings towards the tavern keeper. Hmm. Okay. What about the wizard? Um, Wizard has no feelings for the nurse, the party girl, or the tavern keeper. So he's pretty much meh. So, okay. Well, what about the tavern keeper? Tavern keeper has no preference for the nurse, party girl, wizard at all. So he's pretty much like, okay, I can be with any of these guys, but you know, they're not gonna like each other next to each other, or they're not gonna be like, hey, I like this person or something like that. So, um, hmm. So that's interesting. Um, Arms dealer. Um, they like the steampunker. Okay, so I mean, you know, so arms dealer and steampunker seem like a pretty good match so far. So far, but let's find out. Steampunker um, has no feelings for the arms dealer and no feelings for the die trader. Okay. Um, what about the die trader? Okay, die trader likes the arms dealer but dislikes the steampunker. So, okay, so pretty much the die trader can't would have to be basically by themselves because if the arms dealer and the steampunker like each other, but the die trader doesn't like the steampunker, then I can't necessarily have the die trader in the same location, right? So there's that. Um, okay. Let's see about the Dryad, Painter, and Witch Doctor. So, Dryad. So, Dryad likes the Witch Doctor. So far, Dryad and Witch Doctor could live together. Let's see, Painter. Painter loves the Dryad. Has no feelings for the Witch Doctor. Okay. Dryad also has no feelings for the Painter either. So far that's looking pretty good. What about the Witch Doctor? Witch Doctor likes the Dryad. Has no feelings for the Painter. So it's looking like the jungle. You can add the Dryad, Witch Doctor, and Painter all together, and they would get along perfectly fine without any kind of issues whatsoever. There's no hatred in that. And if you really wanted to, you could probably add the princess in there as well, because I mean, she wants three people next to her, so I mean, that's a perfect community right there, right? So, um, I mean, that's pretty decent, from the looks of it. All right. Let's see. We have the stylist, angler, and pirate. Okay. Stylist. Okay, stylist likes the pirate. So far those two are looking okay. Stylist has no um, preferences for the angler, or has no feelings for the angler. So let's see, angler has no preferences for stylist or the pirate. Okay, so he's not really gonna necessarily care about them all that much. What about the pirate? Pirate loves the angler, but they hate the stylist. So, uh, all right. So stylist likes the pirate, but the pirate hates the stylist. It's like, okay, but the pirate loves the angler. So I mean, so right now we have this kind of situation going on right at this moment in time, where the stylist is pretty much kind of by herself at the ocean without anybody next to her, that she might like. So, not sure. All right, let's move on to Cyborg. Cyborg, let's see. Has no preference for, has no feelings for mechanic, tax collector, or Santa Claus. So that doesn't really bother her at all, apparently. So, or bother Cyborg at all. So, okay. Mechanic. Um, let's see. Mechanic likes a cyborg and has no feelings towards the tax collector or Santa Claus. So far, it's looking like cyborg and mechanic can work well together. Okay, what about the tax collector? Okay, tax collector dislikes the mechanic. Okay, well, and hates Santa Claus. So already tax collector is kind of by themselves right at the moment. Um, has no feelings for the cyborg, but we've already kind of determined cyborg and mechanic are working well with each other. Okay, what about Santa Claus? Yeah, Santa Claus hates the tax collector, but only likes the princess. So technically, um, you could put Santa Claus in with those three, and it would be perfectly fine in the snow. But tax collectors kind of by themselves, so um, so yeah. Truffles technically by themselves, but again, we can try to work on fixing that. Okay, so last but not least, we have our last three remaining NPCs here. We got the demolitionist. I can't say that for some reason right at the moment. Demolitionist, Goblin Tinkerer, and Clother. So the Demolitionist dislikes the Goblin Tinkerer. So already we're at a bad start. So we can't put those two together. Okay, what about the Goblin Tinkerer? Um, Goblin Tinkerer hates the Clother. And does the Clother hate both of them? Is that what I'm gonna be seeing? Um, okay, the Clother has no feelings for the Demolitionist or the Goblin Tinkerer. So technically, if I want to put them in the, if I want to put them in the, underground, for example, the only two that I could use together would be the Demolitionist and the Clother. And the Goblin Tinker would be by themselves. If it was based on the zone itself. Now, bear in mind, okay, that um, some of these zones might be, uh, you know, they might like one zone over another, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to, they have to be there, right? So, um, so let me see. So we want NPC biomes. And what I'd like to do is kind of copy this and kind of put it there. Um, let's see. Hold on. Merge cells, unmerge, delete cells and shift up. There we go. Now what I want to do is um, paste special transposed. So, I want to see, um, let's see, hold on. I want to get a love, like, dislike going for everybody here. Alright. So for the zoologist, they love the witch doctor. They like the golfer. They dislike the angler. And they hate the arms dealer. Let's see. Golfer. Let's see. They love the angler. They like the painter and the zoologist. They dislike the pirate. And they hate the merchant. Merchant. They don't love anybody. They like the golfer. They like the nurse. They dislike. Actually, here, let me do it this way. They hate the angler. See, now it's right there. And they dislike the tax collector. Okay. Um, let's see. Now for the nurse. Nurse loves the arms dealer. They like the wizard. They dislike the party girl and the dryad. And they hate zoologist. Okay. Arms dealer. They love the nurse. They like the steampunker. They dislike the golfer. And they hate the demo, right, him. I don't know what's going on with me. Apparently I can't seem to speak. I can't seem to say that word very well. Okay, so the party girl loves the zoologist and the wizard. They like the stylist. They dislike the merchant. And they hate the tax collector. Okay, wizard. Wizard loves the golfer. They like the merchant. They dislike the witch doctor. And they hate the cyborg. Okay, Tavern Keeper. Um, okay, they love the Demolitionist. They like the Goblin Tinkerer. They dislike the Guide. And they hate the Die Trader. Imagine hating the Guide. Alright. Let's see, the Demolitionist. They love the Town Keeper. They like the Mechanic. They dislike the Goblin Tinkerer and the Arms Dealer. But they don't actually hate anybody, so there's that. Okay, Steampunker. Steampunker loves the Cyborg. They like the Painter. But they dislike the Party Girl, the Wizard, and the Dryad. Alright. See, Cyborg. Cyborg doesn't love anybody. But they um, they like the Stylist. They like the Pirate. And they like the Steampunker. They dislike the Zoologist. And they hate the Wizard. Okay, Dryad. Doesn't love anybody, but they like the Witch Doctor. They like Truffle. But they dislike the Angler. And they hate the Golfer. Let's see, Painter. They love the Dryad. They like the Party Girl. And they dislike the Cyborg and Truffle. See, it's like, the dry and the painter loves the Dryad, but The Dryad has no feelings for the painter at all. So it's like, damn it. Alright. Witch Doctor. Doesn't have any love for anybody. They like the Dryad. They like the guide. They hate Truffle. And they dislike the nurse. Alright. Stylist. They love the dye trader. They like the pirate. They dislike the tavern keeper. And they hate the goblin tinker. Angler. Let's see. What we got here? Okay, so Angler doesn't have any loves or dislikes, but they like the party girl. They like the demolition, the demo, and they like the tax collector. But they hate the tavern keeper. Okay, pirate. Let's see. Pirate loves the angler. They like the tavern keeper. They hate and they dislike the stylist. And they hate the guide. Okay, Goblin Tinkerer. Okay, Goblin Tinkerer loves the mechanic. Likes the day trader. Dislikes the clother. And hates the stylist. Alright. The mechanic loves the Goblin Tinkerer. Likes Cyborg. Um, Dislikes the arms dealer. And hates the clother. Okay. Let's see. The die trader doesn't love anybody, but they like the arms dealer. And they like the painter. Let's see. They dislike the steampunker. And they hate the pirate. Okay. Okay, the clother. They love truffle. They like the tax collector. They dislike the nurse. And they hate the mechanic. Okay. Tax collector. They love the merchant. They like the party girl. They dislike the demo and the mechanic. And they hate Santa Claus. Okay, Santa Claus. Um, I mean, it says that all they really like is the princess. They don't love anybody. They don't like any other person. They don't dislike any other person. But the person that they hate the most is the tax collector. Okay, the guide. They like the zoologist, and they like the clother. They dislike the steampunker, and they hate the painter. And truffle. Truffle loves the guide. Likes the dryad. Dislikes the clother. And hates the witch doctor. Okay. Everything else is pretty much neutral, according to this. Or at least, they don't have any feelings one way or another about this, right? Um, so there's that. Um, so okay, zoologist loves the witch doctor. The witch doctor has no feelings for the zoologist, so that isn't that great of a deal there. Um, all that the zoologist really likes is the golfer, and we kind of already determined that um, the zoologist and golfer combination is an okay combination. It's not like they love each other. It's just that um, they still like each other. So now the golfer loves the angler, But Angler has no feelings for the golfer, so nothing really there. And um, it's not like the golfer loves the ocean. Same with the zoologist. So, but um, they also like the painter. What about the painter? What does he feel? He has no feelings towards the zoologist or golfer at this point. Um, let's see. Wasn't I having some difficulty with a painter at one point? No, I'd already figured out that the painter was perfectly fine with the jungle over there. Okay, so that's all well and good. So technically, you know, um, the witch doctor, the painter, dryad are pretty much good to go. We don't really need to worry too much about um, we don't necessarily need to worry too much about these three. You know, we got them pretty much covered here. And then you have the princess there. Okay, so um, hmm, yeah, I have the dryad and the painter already kind of together already. And I do have one more room, but I should probably kind of create like another room for like the princess or something like that. Maybe I'll move the jungle pylon over a little bit and put the princess like right on top, like a actually here let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. One second. So So right now, I have the Dryad and the Painter next to each other. I just need the Witch Doctor, and then, um, we have the Jungle Pylon move it over, and then we'll put the another, thing up here. So pausing that because I saw the Goblin Army. Don't really want to deal with that right at this moment in time. So pause. um, let's get back to our NPC housing guide here. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Those three, for the most part, and the princess. So yeah, um, I don't think there's anything else that we can really do with the zoologist and golfer. They are pretty much kind of set in their location as well. Um, zoologist and golfer in the forest, and they're happy, right? So, um, if I add anyone else into the mix, then there's a potential for a problem there, right? Um, I could. I mean, there are a couple of people that aren't that don't really have a house right at this moment in time, so it might be a little difficult for me to combine them in, but You know what? I need to use the restroom here real quick, so be right back. Um, and I shall return in just a second there, folks. So be right back. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, welcome back there, Blackheart. Okay, so, um, so according to this, um, zoologist and golfer, they like each other, so that's all perfectly well and fine. Um, but um, we have some people here that um, you know, that aren't necessarily like, having a good place to uh, be together with right at this moment in time, right? So, um, like the party girl and tavern keeper, right? Um, Party girl, tavern keeper has no likes or dislikes for either one of them. Party girl loves the zoologist, has no feelings for the golfer. Tavern keeper has no feelings for either one of them. So, I could put the party girl in with the zoologist and golfer, and it might be perfectly fine. Um, let's see. Party girl has no feelings for the forest one way or another, so Tavern keeper also has no feelings one way or another for the forest, but the tavern keeper wouldn't necessarily feel anything for anybody, because he has no like or love for pretty much any, these three at all, right at this moment in time. Um, um, so I mean, the tavern keeper and the party girl, I mean, they could live together, but they don't technically like each other either. They have no feelings for each other one way or another. So I mean, um, so technically I could kind of put these two together also, like in the hollow, but again, they don't have any feelings for each other one way or another on that. So, I could put these four in with the zoologist and golfer, and it kind of works just fine. So so it looks like the nurse and wizard are pretty much kind of set in the hollow for the most part. Um, although the wizard has no feelings for the nurse whatsoever, so um, even though the nurse likes the wizard, so technically I could put them in there, and the nurse would be kind of happy. The wizard would be happy with the biome, but that's about it. So, now the wizard has no preference for the arms dealer. So the wizard loves the golfer. Golfer has no feelings for the wizard whatsoever. Hmm. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna let's get back to the game. I'm getting kind of tired of trying to organize that for the time being. But here's the thing. You know, the wiki that has the, NPC happiness guide, that's all fucked up. That's all fucked up. Don't look at the wiki GG NPC happiness guide because that doesn't work at all. Okay. The fact that they're like putting the what was it, the stylist and the pirate together in the ocean when they dislike each other, it's like what the fuck? Just don't, don't listen. Don't bother with that. Figure out yourself. What you want to do along those lines. So, all right. Well, the Goblin Army is coming, so I'm gonna go up to the top here so that they can attack me up here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if they just kind of want to walk into each other right at the moment. Oh, there we go. Alright, there's too many archers here. Come here, you. Alright, clear out the archers. Oh, hold on. Let these guys just kind of walk right into them. Lots of archers. There we go. You know what? I mean, if they just want to run into it, you know, let them. There we go. And we're all done. Geronimo. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Guess we can throw that in there as well. Let's see. We got the potion. And then we got the banner. There we go. Okay, let's see. Still hasn't gone all the way to the top yet, so I can't really do much about that right at this time. Um, Not quite sure what I want to do with these three, to be honest. I mean, I've heard that, the desert with the nurse and the arms dealer is perfectly fine. The jungle, we have that pretty much set up for the most part. So, but let me go ahead and kind of move this over here. There we go. And then, hold on a second. I want to get a chest in each of these locations. So, and then, let's see. Wood wall, boreal wood, platforms, rich mahogany, palm, and palm wood. There we go. I want to put the wood in their respective zones here, so first off, we're gonna put a chest here in the desert. There we go, and then we'll go ahead and throw our palm wood in there. And we will go to the jungle. We'll throw a chest here. And actually, hold on. I want to make myself another, like another room here. So, Okay. Still gonna need to um, put in doors and light, but this is basically gonna be the room for the princess here. So at least, temporary housing for the most part. If I want to make something a little bit more, you know, um, kind of, a little bit more fancy or something like that, then I can always do that. But for the time being, this will do. So, um, I need to get a little bit more wood here so that I can take care of building up the um, put together the environment. And there we go. Okay, so we are pretty much ready to go for the princess here. So, there's that. So, um, okay, so we got the painter, we got the dryad. Um, let's see. I want to make 2 signs. Let's see. Edit for the princess. And then for the witch doctor. There we go. Alright, now, so let's see. We don't have like another NPC that can combine themselves with the angler right at this moment in time. Um, hmm, let's see. Did I build a large house for him? I built a house for 3 there, so I could put 2 others there. Um, but, I only have like the merchant, the zoologist, and, the guide, and the 3 that are over here. So, so let's see. The angler, they like the party girl, they like the demo, which is, you know, that guy right there. Um, and they like the tax collector, who I don't have. I also don't have the party girl right at this moment in time. I just have the stylist. So, but what about the demo? Let's see. Um, Demo has new feelings for the angler whatsoever. So I could just put him with the angler and be kind of done with that. But again, or at least, be done with it for now. Not exactly the um, best location for him right at this moment in time, seeing that, the demo and the clother apparently like the underground, and um, although demo doesn't really like the clother, and the clother doesn't really like the demo. Okay, as characters. So even though they might like the environment, they don't necessarily love each other. So, hey, um, but I do want to try to get some of these pylons kind of set up with each other. Oop, wait, hold on. I almost forgot. I want to put the walls in there. Matter of fact, let me get some wood and I'll throw that in the chest as well, just in case. There you go. Okay, let me put some money away. Let me grab two more chests, one for the snow and one for the ocean. And we are going to head out towards the snow biome, and we'll throw the chest down, at the very least for later. Alright, let's see. Going to throw the chest down there, and then we'll throw all the wood specific to the biome in there. And then let's head off to the ocean real quick. I don't have anybody that, absolutely loves the snow right at this point, so I know that the stylist and the dye trader don't really love it either. So, uh, um, come on. Did- uh, did- Gotta fix this area. This is like one of the worst. Make things a little bit easier for me to kind of cross this area because it's not really ideal. Pardon me, guys. I'm trying to get through here. We'll worry about that guy later. Alright. Now, let's see. There we go. Now, whew. Okay. We have the stylist, we have the demolitionist, and we have the dye trader in the snow biome. And obviously, none of those guys really work well with each other very well. So, Angler. They hate the Tavern Keeper, which doesn't matter that we haven't found the Tavern Keeper yet anyway. But doesn't really have any other feelings for anybody else. The day trader hates the steampunk, or dislikes the steampunker, hates the pirate. And they like the arms dealer, so they don't really, it they can't really fit with the angler at this point either. And we have the stylist, which they dislike the tavern keeper. They like the pirate. They love the day trader. Or the dye trader. And the dye trader has no feelings for the stylist whatsoever. Interesting. So if I can move the demolitionist out of the snow biome, then I might be able to get a portal in the snow biome. So, this is temporary for the most part, but um but that might be ideal potentially. Oh wait, you guys aren't actually hearing the game. There we go. You're not hearing the game audio. Apologies on that. Not that I have it like, you know, super loud or anything like that, but still. Okay, so okay, so the demo is at the beach. Let me see if I can actually purchase like a let me see if I can purchase a um you know what, I'm getting really tired of the you know what? Time to make time to make everything flat. Or, you know, flat as I can make it within reason anyway. You know what? Hold on. Let's see. Cursor. Smart cursor mode toggle. What was the toggle mode for smart cursor? Left control. So okay. There we go. Okay, now this is where you don't necessarily want the um toggle right at this moment in time because it's not gonna really work for me per se on this, so. You know what? We can kind of make this a little flatter till... Actually, hold on. Fill in the hole here so that we have a nice flat surface for the most part. Okay. Okay. Go away, Benny. This is one of those times where I have one of the, you know, little defense, you know, summons. Okay. Break these. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see. just keep on kind of working up a little bit. There you go. I'm gonna cut down all these trees right at the moment because I'm kind of getting in the way of my mining right at the moment, so... Or, you know, flattening the surface. Mountains, plains, or mountains, hills, who needs them? I want plains, so that I can run. Okay. Okay, so that's about as much as I do right at this moment in time there. Okay. There we go. Head on back down here. We got ourselves a nice long straightaway path. So there we go. Flattening up the world, flattening up the world. Alert mode, gonna start setting up. Sounds good there, my friend. You let me know when you are ready to get started on some Calamity. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of keep on digging away at this, make things a little bit easier for myself. Slimes, gnomes, go away. I'm busy. Okay, there's that. Alright, there's that. Okay. Hey, what's this? Oh, okay. There's the tavern keeper. For a second, I was like wondering what the, I was hearing something getting hit, so I was like, I was like wondering what the heck that was all about because it was like, um, you know, it's like I'm not hitting any kind of zombies, and zombies don't necessarily hit each other, so... Go. Okay. I think that is about as much as I'm gonna be able to do for tonight there, folks. I'm gonna need to switch this off to Calamity here and set everything up there. So let me go ahead and kind of take care of that real quick before I lose track of time. And Blackbird's gonna be in my stage and go on, what the hell, Jim? Why haven't you set up for the Calamity? You're being stupid, blah blah blah. You know, that kind of thing. And no, he won't actually call me stupid or anything like that. So, you know, I turn off that because it's kind of. Oh, come on now. Go away. Thank you. Okay, put that in there, put that in there. There's that. Okay, let's see, blocks. We have the lenses, and then we have resources. There we go. Okay, and now don't worry about it. Still got 5-10 more minutes set up. Oh, okay. Now let's see. Where did the tavern? Oh, there's the tavern keeper. Now I got the tavern keeper now, so there's that. And from what I understand, the tavern keeper and the demo are, love each other. So finding the right spot for them is difficult, but um, we can definitely try to work on that. You know, but probably next time. To be honest. So I already spent a lot of time just trying to set up that um, chart to begin with. So grass still hasn't gotten up to the top yet. So um, still wanted to see if I can purchase uh, the pylons. You know what? Let me go and do that right now while I wait for Blackheart. See, it's this area right there that's kind of annoying, with the, fact that I have all these, area with, steep, um, shop. Nice, I can buy one. Awesome. Now, um, here's the thing. The likelihood of Brienne and, you know, her dad, the stylist and the dye trader staying in the cold, probably not going to happen. But, I mean, I still have the snow pylon, so that's nice. I'm going to have a little bit of trouble trying to get, um, getting people to kind of go where I want them to go, kind of thing. I'm going to have a little bit of difficulty there. Okay, now we're going to go out to the coast and see if we can get the, oh, you know what? Right. Oh, wait. I don't have a rope up here. See, that's another spot that I really want to try to, fix a little bit because this, Now I do want to kind of iron out this area as well because there's a lot of valleys and hilltops and so on and so forth that are also not conductive to me running across it fairly quickly. Now, granted, I'm going to be attacked by all the corruption. You know, they're not going to be happy at me, modifying their, me modifying their home at all. But I mean, they're not really being very helpful to me. And that's what matters. Right. You missed me. Alright. So here's the other thing, oh, I can break it. Okay, awesome. I don't really need these, the sharp inclines there. There we go. Alright, now, can I cannot. Okay. I was afraid of that a little bit because, I mean, while the angler might be like super happy right at this moment in time that has the demolitionist nearby him, the demolitionist has no love for the angler, so he doesn't necessarily love what's going on here, so he's not going to provide the pylon. So it's like, oh well. I was afraid that was going to be a thing. So okay, looks like Blackheart's getting close to being done here, so um, let me go ahead and drop everything off, and then we'll switch on over to um, Calamity here. Which means I need to kind of set up myself a little bit as well, doing some, you know, switching the videos around and so on and so forth. Um, so yeah. Okay, so that's it for the single player portion. Stay tuned for the multiplayer coming up in just a minute. For those of you that are watching this later on YouTube, you know, help me out a little bit, do the like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. That would be fantastic. Check out the description for other links, such as Team Robot. Always looking for more individuals to join our team on that. And yeah, it's for streamers and non-streamers alike. So, you know, you don't have to worry if you don't stream. You're welcome. It is, it's still kind of, it still is angled towards helping out other streamers, but um, there's other things than just streaming that will help out the streamer. Editors, moderators, musicians, artists, so what have you. Um, so okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close on down on this. So stop recording.